Hi everyone, Thumper here. We're here on our DCS Liberation campaign, our turn 5. We are going to be trying to go SAM hunting here to clear out the front line of any air defenses so that multiple cast flights can really put down some damage on the front line. So let's go ahead and drop into our cockpit here. Joined by A-10s. We got Mirages next to us. All right, let's go ahead and get our jet fired up here. Oh, gotta remember how to fly this thing. Some 18s over across the way. Last time I had an issue with my audio. I had it up just way too high. So this time around, I'm going to try not to absolutely blow everyone's eardrums out. And hopefully you should be able to actually hear my voice this time. So if you didn't watch the planning phase, we are carrying times 6 of AGM-65H Mavericks. So we're just going to go look for primarily, the front line has been spawning Tunguskas and HQ-7s. HQ-7s have pretty close to the same kind of threat ring that like an SA-6 does, so we're going to see if we can find it here, if it spawns one, and try to clean it up. Clear in our air raid here. We do actually have an ECM pod attached today, so we will go ahead and get our ECM fired up as well. Great. Go ahead and align our helmet. My track IR is quite sensitive. And while I'm thinking about it, I definitely want to go ahead and power these Mavericks on. If I don't, it'll be a pain later. So while things continue to align, let's go ahead and take a look at our knee board. Got our Overlord, channel 226. Interflight, I don't have a wingman, that won't matter. Departure on 266 again, runway 08. Is that correct? Are they going to 08 right now? I think that's 26 they're about to take off from. I'll check in a second. But I got 7 waypoints. Number 7 is Bullseye. So let's go ahead and punch that in. And let's check on that. I really think that is, my compass isn't correct yet. Yeah, that's 26. Yeah, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to find something to align my Mavericks on. these little lights outlining the taxiway here. Those will have to do today. All right. INS is aligned, so let's go ahead and throw that. Should be more aircraft taxiing. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Those F-14s are the tar cap. That's right. I had F-16s in the head. Yep. All right. Great. So let's go ahead and get things set up here. Gonna want weapon over here. GGP over here. Mavericks are warmed up. Let's go ahead and cock our plane here slightly. That will do. Not interrupting their taxi. No. Switch air to ground. No plow. There it is. Oh, gotta actually turn the snowplow off. Now, in real life, I'm sure we would actually want to foresight these on something much further away, probably even in the air. But for now, this works in DCS, so it is what we're going to do. Foresight. Great. So, now that those are bore-sighted, we want to go ahead and taxi pretty much as quickly as possible here. So, let's call in... We're on 266, that should be Mozdok.
Mozdok, in field 1-1, request startup. Enfield 1-1, Mozdok, cleared for startup. Wind 039 at 2 meters per second. Mozdok, in field 1-1, request taxi to runway.
Today we will actually tune into Overlord after takeoff because now that we knocked out Mineral Nivodi, there has not been nearly as much to chatter about. Sometimes the AI is just a bit overwhelming though when making its calls. I don't see anything else taxiing. I'm gonna go ahead and start the taxi. I think the computer can figure it out. Oh. I eat my own words. Then he should clear me, right? Clear me right after this guy taxis. He's carrying a lot of ordnance out there. Even though they're taking off, they will go into a holding pattern. Should give me plenty of time to get up to the front line. Now can you clear me? My turn? Do I get to take a turn here? ATC? Please? I'm gonna give it a few more seconds here, and then I'm gonna start taxiing. I don't see anything else taxiing down here. Is there other stuff up this way? Oh, there's F-16s way over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and taxi now. Get out ahead of them. There used to be a lot of issues with the AI getting really screwed up if you took off before they actually cleared you to go, but I think those have been mostly smoothed out, so it shouldn't develop into an issue. But we will certainly find out. When we take off, we're gonna completely forget our holding points, and we're just gonna head straight to the front line, which obviously in real life we wouldn't do. But this is DCS, so fuck it, we're gonna do it. Alright, there's already some Tunguska threat rings out there.
Enfield
It's only
1-1.
two.
Unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1-1. Mozdok, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.34.
.170, start rotating. Gear up. Alright, let's try to get some altitude over those Tunguskas. Now, there's only a couple of Tunguska threat rings. Looks like 3 of them total. So, assuming we get to the front line and we're not detecting any HQ7 on our RWR, I mean, we're pretty golden. We just clear out those Tunguskas, and then really we can just spend the other 3 Mavericks on any target of opportunity, like tanks that we might see. We actually have a cloudy day today. We haven't the past, well, I think most of the missions, there's been no clouds. So this is kind of nice. Nice to change the view up a little bit. I think I'm on ultra cloud settings, but as I'm looking at this, this doesn't look like an ultra cloud, so maybe not. I had to dial a few things back so I could run Liberation 2. Very soon, I'm going to have a dedicated server that I'll be able to use for basically whatever I want. I can host just these stupid little Liberation pieces and plenty of other stuff. Alright, so yeah, I really don't need to be this high up, honestly, so I'm going to come back down under this cloud layer. Go ahead and call up our JTAC and see what his status is, see what he's lasing. He is lasing a BMP. Well, I'm not worried about a BMP right now. We must be passing over Apaches somewhere off our nose below us. Showing Angels 1. All right. I did lower my gamma a little bit, so someone let me know in the comments, does this look better or worse than the previous missions? It is a little bit harder for me to see like these MFDs, but I mean, obviously not undoable. I think it lets you see a little bit of the terrain better. Let's find out what was our ingress on Frontline is waypoint 3. Okay. Ingress on waypoint. Okay. So there we go. Okay, now we're starting to get some fire, some smoke. So these are within 30 now, so let's go ahead and start trying to find them. We will put our TGP cross here. Let's look for the right guy first that's on his own. We can kind of swing right, come back into him. Be a little bit easier. Zoom out. There we go. Let's try to see if we can find them here once we stop staring at these clouds.
Counter.
Alright, we got 29s looking at us. I should have TARCAP coverage. But should is a confident word. I'm not getting any... okay. I might have to back up. These Tomcats should be intercepting these. Alright, I see a little black dot right here. That looks like our boy. I think that's him. We're gonna turn in. Go ahead and get our ECM going. Won't even help. It's optically guided missile from a Tunguska, so it doesn't even matter, but it's for myself getting in the habit. Alright, and rifle. Let's let that go and see if that connects. I didn't realize that any MiG-29s were over at Maykop. So they're jumping me here. I'm thinking they're going to get intercepted by these Tomcats pretty easily, though. Should be Tomcats. Maybe it's Mirages? Might be Mirages intercepting. If this missile could just connect.
Counter.
I don't know. He might have shot down my Maverick. Nope. There it is. All right. Perfect. I didn't know if maybe Tunguskas could shoot down Mavericks, but now we have a bit of an answer. Seems like no. I might have to stop and try to deal with these MiGs looking at me. They are coming from me. Alright. I will let our TARCAP be TARCAP. Let's go ahead and start looking for these other Tunguskas. Okay, yeah, those 29s looks like they peeled off. Alright, let's see if we can find these other Tunguskas. They're incredibly difficult to see right now. just because of, I think they have, you know, just like their engines off. Might have to drop down here under this cloud layer. Go ahead and flip on our altitude hold. Let's see what we can drum up over here. A little bit easier to see things in TV mode, it seems, at the moment. Are you a Tunguska? You look kind of like a Tunguska. You definitely are a Tunguska. So, let's turn our altitude hold back off. Let's turn in on him. Get some speed up. And rifle. Let's turn back off. This other Tunguska should be near it somewhere. Have to come back around and investigate. That's one. I want to go ahead and make a mark point for that spot on the TGP. I can refer back to. Kind of seems like I might be looking at the upper circle there, so let's see if maybe we can get turned around and look for the lower circle. So that lower circle probably like to the west, more like in that town. Two Tunguskas down. put on that altitude hold again. I don't know, it's very difficult to tell. What are you? Something's here. Not a Tunguska. Let's see. 29's coming after me again. He's hiding in the town somewhere. Might have already gotten destroyed. That might be what that smoke is. No, I'm thinking it's just like general smoke. Just battlefield
Counter.
smoke.
Counter.
Are you here? No, that's a little house. Yeah, it's looking like those MiGs are getting intercepted. Need to keep an eye out. This Tunguska might actually be destroyed. For real, it might have gotten hunted down. But, gotta keep an eye out if missiles go up. Here, real quick, let's just take a look and see if it's still there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. No, our guys have cleaned them out. Yep, so there's no more Tunguska. Alright. Let's go ahead and we still have extra Mavs. Let's see if we can find something to use them on. Oh yeah, those are great. Those are great targets. Let's see if I can't beat them to them. Oh, there's actually trees here. I shouldn't have been able to see them with the render distance. Did you just get blown up? I think you did. Yep, nope, those are looking pretty blown up. Is there 2 fires down there? Yep, there's 2 fires. Well, what's up here? These might be our guys. Probably our guys. Yeah, I think those are Bradleys. I don't see black smoke over here yet. But looks like the TGP sees black smoke over there. can't tell. Is this just like a structure that's supposed to be destroyed? Like a bunker? I don't know. So, seems like our CAS flights have done their job. So we are going to track towards our bullseye now. Bullseye should be on Mineralny Fodi. And, bullseye, yeah, you're over here. What are you doing? TGP doesn't like that. We're going to see if we can find... There were a couple of tanks left after the last mission. Outside of this airport. We are going to see if we can find them. And kill them. Right about there-ish. Oh, there's a train. All right. Let's fly over and see if we can see him with the Mark 1 eyeball. And I don't see them in the same place that they were. They may have relocated. Something's over here. What's over here? What is this little guy? Oh, it's a little power supply. Yeah, no, I guess that tank got taken out. Alright, let's climb up. Let's check our F-10. We really want to make sure we cleared out the enemy's front line. Let's go ahead and slap this autopilot on. Let it take over from here. Ah, so there's a workshop and smirch. What is a smirch? Can I see it? Oh, it's inside of this building. Ah, that must be what my TGP was freaking out about. That's what's left. So, yeah, let's go try to shoot it. Kind of glitched into that building, but we'll go find it. I can never remember what the smirch is. That workshop that I was seeing on F-10, that's that workshop that has evaded many turns. Alright, that should be him. Let's go find him. Find him inside of that building. See, I know you're here this time because I cheated. But you cheated too. You're inside of the building, not behind it. I imagine that that building probably isn't going to affect my ability to get a lock at all, so let's try turning in. Try doing it. I'm gonna wager that the missile will travel straight through it. No problem. But what do I know? I might have to come back from a different angle. We will see. There it is. Rifle, let's see what happens. And on the off chance it doesn't work, we'll start circling. Merch, critical damage. Is it destroyed though? Need to see that destroyed indication. Destroyed. Alright. So I think that should be all our frontline units, but again, let's track back towards that airport, Mineral Nivodi. And I think there's an EWR there that we can get. Look at that. Completely clean frontline. So when we go back in, we will probably see our front line has moved up quite a bit when we get to our turn 6 planning. I'm sure we can find a couple things over here worth wasting a missile on.
Counter.
Ah, MiG-29s again. This guy. Your days are running short. Come on, give me a lock. There it is. Rifle. Let's find something else. We got a couple more missiles.
Counter.
Those MiGs are really, really not happy with the fact that I'm here. Let's look there, and then we'll make a pass and look towards the end of the runway as we come back towards it. Might have to mix in with the 29s just a little bit. I'll basically just box and run home. Right. Let's run in and rifle these off. Rifle times 2. Nah, I'm not gonna tussle with those MiGs right now. There's no point in overextending. Probably just get schwacked.
Counter. 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 Counter.
Awesome. Well, they're pushing towards me. We'll see what they do. We're gonna start tracking home. Our landing should be, yeah, waypoint 5 and 6. We'll track home. We'll see what our scoreboard looks like. I'll also go ahead and climb a little bit. Since I got MiGs giving chase, we'll Drop our tanks, drop our racks. I don't really have much fuel to be loitering here. So I do really have to RTB. That was a pretty quick mission as far as the actual combat goes. Mopped up 2 Tunguskas. The third one, I guess, was destroyed by either ground forces or the rest of the cast. And after that, I mean, it's a wipe. That workshop still persists, but that I plan on that being mine. And 2 Bradleys. I'm curious because I've purchased a lot of ground forces, and I really don't know what the rules are for, like, how do they arrive? How do we put them in? Not sure. A lot of Apaches seem to be left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe 2 got shot down. Possibly 2. Unless they landed and then they go back to observer, but I don't think the AI does. We will see. We will see what the scorecard brings us. Gonna be busy here at the airfield, so I might as well go ahead and call in. Get our master arm back. I completely forgot to switch to Overlord when I took off again, but that's okay.
Mozdok, in field, 1-1, inbound. Enfield 1-1, Mozdok, fly heading 095, Fort forward 5, QFE 29.34, runway 26, to pattern altitude.
Fly heading 095. Now I might have to kind of bully my way into a landing here, since there's all kinds of air traffic, and it's very difficult to get the ATC to actually like work, because it's just working in the background automatically with all of those different AI flights, but it doesn't necessarily like to help me get in safely.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright. Coming in here, we gotta be very careful of air traffic. Because AI just kinda does what it wants, really. Actually, it really has a pattern. Yeah, like, see, it kind of loiters over there, but I don't understand the pattern it does. It just kind of circles, and then randomly, it'll just, like, drop down and go into land. Anybody landing currently? Don't see anyone. A-10s. Up there, gotta be 18s, I think. We're gonna start turning in here. We are going to see, oh yeah, somebody's lined up already. Yeah, those guys are going in to land. So we'll extend. Build off some of that speed. We need to peel off a lot more of that speed. Definitely before we run into the A-10s. And we'll just try to slot in here before any other AI does. Like these guys that are coming into land right behind me. Oh boy. This is not good. Because you know what's going to happen is they're going to get close to me and they are going to bail out. And they are going to slam into the ground. Let's try. Let's try to get in before them and we'll just let it roll. Who is on the runway? There are multiple aircraft on the runway. Alright.
Altitude. Altitude.
Do you care to explain yourself, sirs? Oh my. Oh, that's not gonna be good. They're gonna run into each other. Oh no.
Bingo. Bingo.
They didn't. They didn't do that.
Warning. 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 Warning.
Yeah, I'm super confused by that. Why are you not taxiing? So, I might have to attempt a landing on a taxiway. Which I am not thrilled about. But looks like the taxiway is clear. And I want to go ahead and do it before the AI starts running into each other. Because they're not smart enough to resolve this.
Altitude. Altitude.
So, taxi landing, here we come. We're just gonna hit it, hope for the best. Taxiway seems to be clear of aircraft, so let's try it. Bring our angle down. We don't slam our gear down as hard. Alright. You're watching. Go ahead and pray.
Enfield 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Oh, that's too late, buddy. Too
Enfield
late.
1-1. Going around. Runway occupied.
No. Alright. Only so much air braking we can do. Yup. Oh my god. Oh. What a tragedy. I shouldn't have turned to look. Totally messed up my landing. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, what are you doing? Why? Why did you do that? Oh man. Alright, before any other aircraft run into that. Oh, let's go see the damage. God damn it. Aircraft destroyed 15. What a load of horse shit. Oh, man. Four Tomcats, four Mirages, two Apaches. That's actually might not, that might be an actual real calculation there. Because there was 18s landed on the runway. So they might have just gotten beat up on by MiG-29s. Huh. I think that's what happened. Yeah, and 5 MiG-29s got shot down, which adds up because there was a group of 3 there that was hunting me. Ton of ground units. We only lost 2 Leopards, 2 Martyrs as well. Alright, well, let's see what the front line looks like now. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what we want. Front line moved up significantly. So, I'm actually just gonna keep that result. Bit of a dumb mission, bit screwed up at the end there, the AI. But yeah, I mean, we'll keep the result. I think that's an honest, like, what aircraft got shot down. I don't think that was calculating anything that just blew up on the runway. Yeah, because there was A-10s there as well, so it definitely wasn't. So that was like a real calculation there for the results screen. So we will stick with it, and I'll go ahead and save it. And thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.